It didn't take long for Reach to fall. Our enemy was ruthless, efficient, but they weren't nearly fast enough. For you had already passed the torch, and because of you, we found Halo, unlocked its secrets, shattered our enemy's resolve. Our victory, your victory, was so close. I wish you could have lived to see it. But you belong to Reach. Your body, your armor, all burned and turned to glass. Everything. Except your courage. That you gave to us. And with it, we can rebuild.
Hey guys, I just wanted to do this little bit of end audio for the end of Halo Reach. Now, I didn't put anything right at the start because there wasn't really much point. Like, all I had said was what was shown at the end of the last episode and what I had said that I was going to do, so you guys knew what was coming anyway. But I just wanted to say my thoughts on Halo Reach. Now, Halo Reach, I played when I was it came out in 2010, or 2009, or that area of time to that effect. And it was a really good game back then. A lot of people didn't like it because they thought it's not Halo. It's not what Halo was to them when they grew up, but it's fun. I love it. I love Halo Reach, and I've loved it all the way, mainly just because of the customization and whatnot. But I do want to give my opinions on the game, and Halo Reach is very much like, it was the last game that Bungie ever created before they gave their creative rights to 343 Industries. Now, people can make their assumptions and whatnot about what they thought about Halo 4 and 5, and I have my own particular views on it, but I'll come to that when we do the gameplays of them. But Halo Reach, for the last game that they made, it did it in so much style. Now, something I noticed while watching that last cutscene, and you may not have noticed it, but I did, and I never noticed it until I just watched it just now. The end cutscene where you see Reach in all its greenness and bright, it's all bright again, it's not dark and gloomy. The date said 2589. Now, if you're not already aware, Halo 5 Guardians, Halo 3 takes place in 2552, right? Now, we know this because Halo 3 ODST, which is, well, it's just before Halo 3, so maybe it's 2554, maybe. But Halo 3 ODST, which is a prequel to Halo 3. It takes place between Halo 2 and Halo 3. But that game is set in 2552, and that is right in the middle of the Human Covenant War. Now, Halo 3 was when the Human Covenant War ended, and that must have been 2555 maybe, 2554 maybe. But Halo, I don't know what the timestamp is between Halo 3 and Halo 5, or maybe even Halo Infinite. I think it's 2559 that Halo Infinite takes place in. But if we get to the point where they said in that cutscene, Halsey said that, they can now rebuild, they can start bringing everybody back to Reach. The Covenant basically destroyed. But, what happens between Halo Infinite in 2559 to 2589, where they can't actually return to Reach, and if they have returned to Reach by that point, and after Halo Infinite, could we see Reach in Halo Infinite? I made a theory a while ago of the things that I want to see in Halo Reach, and if we were to have one of them as being an open world aspect to Halo Infinite, and so by that thing we could have Zeta Halo being one of the locations, Halo and the UNSC Infinity being a hub world. We could have Sanghelios. We could have Reach as a DLC. So maybe we could have Halo Infinite could be like Battlefront 2, where we get all of these expansion packs and Like, we could have DLCs and stuff like that. You know, for Halo, I wouldn't even mind paying for DLC for this game. As long as the game, I mean, the game is 60 quid, but if they left like a couple of years and then gave you a paid for DLC, I wouldn't mind that. But if they gave you a paid for DLC where you could go, where it was the Chief and the UNSC, or the UNSC just in of itself, because by 2589 the Chief would probably be dead. But a campaign mission where the UNSC would go back to Reach to rebuild, I would be well up for that. I'd be well up to see, you know, to go back and find that, to go back and see Reach when it, after like years after the war ended, to go back and see little hidden Easter eggs to the war on Reach and the fall of Reach. So yeah, I would like to see, and maybe just see like the bodies of like Kat or Emil, or you know, see George's helmet somewhere on Exodus and stuff like that. So in New Alexandria. So yeah, I think I would be well up for that. You know, I don't know how they would do it. Now, I'm not entirely sure if they're going to bring Halo Infinite to MCC or not. I know they're bringing it to the Windows 10 store, but if they are bringing it to MCC, that would be a massive opportunity for them if they were to bring it, if they were to put it, do like a Halo Reach DLC, because all of the game saves for your customization for Reach would be in the game's files, because it's part of your account. So you could go back, you could play that Halo Reach DLC, and you could see your helmet still there, but as the customization as you've left it. If they did it with the Windows 10 store, let's say, which is what they are going to bring it to, I can't personally see how they would make a link, unless it is based on your Microsoft account. You wouldn't take your data from Halo Reach and do it in that way, but I'm not entirely sure how they would do that. And if they did, it would just have to be like the default appearance. But if they put it in MCC, that would add to so much immersion, because it'd be like you play through the entire MCC campaign, go to Halo Infinite, where you go back to the start and see your armor from like 80 years ago. I think that'd be really, really good, and it'd be a really nice touch. So anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this series. Next week we will start with another campaign, like another gameplay, the game we'll be playing through and whatnot. I would go to MCC, the next MCC game, Halo Combat Evolved, but it's not out on MCC as of recording this video. I do have the original game, as I do with Halo 2, but I do have the original game on PC, because I bought the disc of the game just because I wanted to see what it was like back in 2001 when it was released, and the classic thing, you know, playing it classically on PC and seeing what people had to like work with. But I would play it like that, but I want to play it remastered. And I sort of, if the quicker I get through the game, so if I do Halo 1 and 2 in a non-like anniversary set, I'm going to have to wait even longer for Halo 3 to release. So we're still going to be in the same boat. So I'd rather just consistently just wait for them to come out on MCC and just wait for them bit by bit, than having to rush through and do the campaigns for all of them and then have to wait even longer for Halo 3 to release. So anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy, don't forget to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button for more awesome gaming content, and I shall see you all later. Bye!